Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily, and today, also joined by Binks, I have for you a pretty general, all levels, full body flow that is really for when you are short on time, like I am. No props are needed, and we'll just start here seated, bringing our feet together in our butterfly Baddha. Hello, sweet pea. And so make this very active. Want to maybe push it into your hands to lift the hips up, just to make sure that our seated bones are grounding evenly. Cusp the tops of your feet with your hands. There's a couple of things we want to think about doing here. First, by rolling the shoulders back, making sure the shoulder blades are going down the spine. And I'm pushing my soles of my feet together to make sure that my knees are drawing down to the mat. And I'm also engaging my pelvic floor. Think of it as when you are going into a cat pose and you are curling your tailbone down. That's the type of muscle engagement that we're looking for. We're tucking our pelvis even as we're sitting. It's a very strong, active pose. Chest is tall. The chest is tall. And one more deep breath. Now swing your hands behind you. Plugging into like the edges of your feet, lifting your hips up. You might get a little pop, a little shift there. Pushing up, almost like a play on like a reverse table. And on your exhale, set it back down. Now this time, folding it forward over your thighs. Into our butterfly fold, releasing along the inner seam of the thighs and the low back. Stay here for one more breath. Very good, pushing it back up. Pull the left heel in, straightening the right leg out, setting up for our head to knee pose. Still slightly engaging into our pelvic floor, maintaining the muscle engagement. Reaching your arms up overhead to lengthen. And exhale, fold it forward. First, keep your palms on the ground, really trying to maintain an active back. Pointing or flexing that, what foot is this? My right foot towards my nose. Inhale here. And exhale now, release, fold it forward, making this more passive. And the end of your next exhale, now pushing it back, walking back towards your hips. Now swing your left arm behind you, pushing, grounding down with that left palm, pushing now the hips forward, swing the right hand up and overhead, finding a baby wild thing, a counter stretch, finding length and opening after we just closed and softened. And exhale, setting your hips back down, straighten to the second side, right leg in, left leg out. Take a second to get set up. Now flexing to that left foot, finding your engagement first, making this an active pose to start. Reaching the arms open, head to find length. And exhale, now folding it forward, staying up just to start, kind of dragging the chest forward, making sure the spine is straight. Making sure the fold is from our hips and not our lower back. Inhale. And exhale, now rounding it through. Finding a sense of relaxation for just a moment here. And walking it back up. Swinging that right hand behind you, left goes up and overhead, pushing the hips up, finding your baby wild thing. Opening through the heart space. Maybe into the hips a little. And exhale, set it back down. We're gonna come through into our tabletop position. Just a couple of rounds of cat-cow to just warm up, dropping the belly, curling the tailbone, chin up towards the sky, looking up. And exhale, rounding through, tucking chin and tailbone, broadening across the shoulders. Inhale, dropping the belly, moving at your own pace here. Exhale, round it through. Inhale, looking up. Exhale. Last one. Now this time looking straight forward, active in your tabletop here. I'm going to kick that right leg out, first kind of by pushing that heel, keeping the toes tucked, stretching into that calf. Now lifting, charging up through that hamstring and glute. Find balance here. Keeping the foot flexed to make sure your hips, both hip points are spiraling down towards the mat. And we'll take a step further, reaching your left hand along the ear, balancing table. Now exhale, swing both your arm, your left arm and your right leg to make two 90-degree angles, hovering above the floor here. Squeeze into your glutes, squeeze into your shoulders. Exhale, drop it down. Now send that left hand, threading the needle through to the right side. And if you can, reaching the left hand to the right toes, hooking onto the big toe with the left peace fingers. And finally, you can swing that right arm up and over, finding a bind onto that, why is this? Left thigh. So thread the needle with a gate pose variation. And the next breath, release the hold, the big toe. Return the right palm to the earth, pushing up, and send it back just to your tabletop pose. Going straight in the second side. It might feel good just to find a little cat and round it through the spine here. All right, stepping the left toes back now, curling it under, find a slight stretch along the calf. On your exhale now, lifting that leg up, keeping that foot flexed. Strong glutes and strong hamstrings here. If you took it on the second side, you can reach forward to balance your table. Right bicep along the ear. From here, reaching your right arm out and your left leg out to the side, squeezing into those glutes, strong pose here. And drop it down, finding your thread the needle on the second side. Right shoulder under the ear. Not under the ear, but right shoulder touches into the mat. Reaching for the left toe with the right peace fingers. Finding a bind. Left hand reaches for a big opening here. Release the hold on the big toe, planting that left hand back down. Coming back up to your table pose. First rounding through the spine. Walk the hands out a couple inches past your shoulders, curling toes under, find your downward facing dog. You can bend and straighten through the legs, walk it on the spot, whatever feels good. In the exhale here, we're going to go for a little bit of a balance. You're going to reach left arm, powering in through the right hand, really claw through the fingertips, making sure you are stable. Now, if lifting the left hand up, either hold on to your thigh, you can hold on to the calf, or reach for the ankle, and look under the right arm here, going for a twisted dog. Bit of balance, bit of strength. Good. Left hand back, going right into the second side, clawing the left fingertips to the right hand up, grabbing onto that thigh, calf, ankle, looking under, twisting under that left arm to look up to the ceiling. Trying to straighten through the legs, heavy in through the heels, and your big full body stretch here. And setting it back your way now to a forward fold at the top of the mat. Take as many footsteps as you would like. From here, we're going to take the left fingertips just a few inches in front of the left foot, almost kind of like going to a half moon, but we're not. We're going to hold onto the right toe, the peace fingers, once again. And first, really ground in through that left leg here and try to balance by first lifting the right feet up, or the right foot up, and see if you can bring it out to the side. Very strong glute stretch here. And setting it back down. We're not going to hold it for too long because it's really difficult. Grabbing onto now the left foot, bring the right fingertips out a few inches. Grabbing onto the left foot with the left fingertips here. Start just by lifting that left foot up. Once you have your balance, you can open the leg out to the side. Let yourself fall. I do it all the time. I just edit it out. And bring it back down. Find your regular forward fold, stepping the left foot around to the outer edge of the right, twisting to the right side of your mat, bending in through the right foot, bend in through the right knee and straighten through the left, finding a stretch along the outer left hip. Big breath in, big breath out, going to the second side, right foot on the outer edge of the left. Walk it over to the left side of the mat, straightening through that right leg, bending in through the left. Looking forward, find your regular forward fold here, maybe grasping opposite elbows for a ragdoll shape. Soften through the knees, bringing your belly over the thighs. Sending weight back into the heels, rolling up slowly. Chin and head are relaxed to reach the top of your mat. Coming to the center of your mat, now standing in Tadasana. I'm just going to reach arms overhead. Grab onto the left wrist with the right hand, find a side bend. Exhale, second side. Grabbing onto the right wrist with the left hand. Clasping the hands behind you now, just through the chest. Drawing the fingertips down below, like so. And exhale, hands above once again. Exhaling, hands at heart center. Catch your breath here. Ground down the feet. Pressing evenly through all four corners of your feet. Tailbone slightly tucked, chin slightly tucked. One breath in through the nose and out the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me with this quick practice today. I hope you enjoyed. Love and light me. Season honors to love and light you. For that we say namaste. Thank you so much again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if so. Subscribe for more. Comment down below anything else you'd like to see. Until then, thank you so much.